and welcome to Stage's first ever digital production of Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream. I am Anna Botsford.
And I'm Diana Young. We really appreciate you spending your time with us today, and we hope that you enjoy the hard work that our students have put into this production.
This is for certain a year of firsts for all of us, and we've never filmed anything before, and this is our first filmed production.
It was certainly a learning experience for everyone involved. But in a year where many high schools are not doing any theatrical productions, we're really grateful to be able to share this with you. And we hope you'll excuse any potential filming or editing snafus you might notice.
Yes, and speaking of filming, we'd like to thank Cape Media Center for training our film crew, and Matt DiNicenzo for leading our film students in their filming and editing process.
We'd also like to thank the Stage students and families and the Sturgis community for putting their trust in us in this unpredictable school year. Special thanks goes out to Executive Director Paul Marble, our principals and vice principals at each campus, and the members of the Visual and Performing Arts Department.
And without further ado,
enjoy the show!
There, Hippolytus, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days brings in another new moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like a silver bow, new bent in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Philostratia, awaken the Athenian youth. Call forth the nimble spirits of mirth. Turn melancholy first to funeral. The pale companion is not for our pomp. Fair Hippolytus, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love by doing the injuries. But, I will wed thee in another key. With pomp, with triumph, and with reveling.
Happy be, Thesia, a renowned duchess.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I, with complaint against my sister, Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lady, this man hath consent to be with her. Stand forth, Lysander. My gracious duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my sister. Thou, Lysander, hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with her. Thou hast by moonlight at her window sung, with feigning voice, verse of feigning love. With cunning hast thou filched my sister's heart, turned her obedience which is due to me into stubborn harshness. And my gracious duchess, be it so she will not hear before your grace, consent to be with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine I may dispose of her, which will either be to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law immediately provided in that case.
But speak, Hermia, Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander. I would my brother look at it with my eyes.
Rather, with his eyes must with your judgment look.
I know not by what power I am made bold, but I beseech your grace, if I may know, the worst that may befall me in this case if I refuse to love Demetrius.
To die the death, or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires. Whether you choose not to yield to your brother's choice, you may endure the livery of a nun. Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your brother's will or to wed Demetrius as he would. Or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and a single life.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander, yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her brother's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. Do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander. True, he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render him. And she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate upon Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his, and, which is more than all of these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? How about this? Demetrius, I'll avouch it to his head, made love to Nadar's daughter Helena, and won her soul. And she, sweet lady, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess I did hear as much, but Demetrius thought to have spoken thereof, and being overfull of self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But Demetrius, come, and Aegeus, come. You will come with me. As for you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up, to death or to a vow, single life. Come by Hippolytus, what cheer my love.
Pity and desire we follow.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Belike for want of rain, which I could well beteem them from the tempest of my eyes.
Ay me! For aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth. But either it was different in blood,
Oh, cross! Too high to be enthralled to low.
or else misgraft in respective
Oh,
years,
spite! Too old to be engaged to young.
or else it stood upon our choice of friends.
Oh, hell! To choose love by another's eyes. If then true lovers have been ever crossed, it stands as an edict in destiny. Then let us teach our child patience.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager. From Athens is her house, remote 7 leagues, and she respects me as her only son.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, in that same place thou hast appointed me, tomorrow truly I will meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair, oh, happy fair. Your eyes are lodestars, and your tongue's sweet air more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear. Oh, teach me how you look, and with what art you sway the motion of Demetrius's heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of mine.
None but your beauty, would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He no more shall see my face. Lysander and myself will fly this place.
Helen, to you our minds we will unfold. Tonight, when Phoebe doth behold her silvery visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass, a time that lovers' flights doth still conceal, through the gates of Athens have we devised to steal.
Oh, and in the wood where often you and I, upon faint primrose beds, were wont to lie, emptying our bosoms of their counsels sweet. There, Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and stranger companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck, grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander, we must starve our sight from lovers' food till morrow, deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dote on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I am thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And as he errs doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. And for this intelligence, it is a dear expense, but herein I mean to enrich my pain to have his sight thither and back again.
Good day, Athens High School families. First of all, thank you. Thank you for all of your trust and your support, and your flexibility, and your commitment to Athens High School during what has been an extraordinarily challenging time. I am heartened, despite how tough this year has been, to know that we've been able to collectively contribute to so many successes. So again, thank you for your commitment, your effort, and your care. I do have a couple of important updates about our school programming moving forward. Firstly, although I would prefer that we remain fully in person, unfortunately, the data and the cases are not going to allow us to do that for the time being. And so as a result, we will have to go to our fully remote schedule for the next 4 weeks. You can find details of that in our return to school plan on our website. Now, before we do go fully remote, my second update is that we do have 2 commitments this weekend that we will honor. So firstly, I have authorized our school drama club to come into the school this weekend to finalize their rehearsals for their upcoming play, Pyramus and Thisbe. By doing this, we believe we will be able to show these performances upon our return to school as planned. And secondly, despite my protests, we will authorize the prom committee to come into the school this weekend as well, so they too can put their finishing preparation and touches on their prom proceedings, and that way prom can also go through as scheduled upon our return. Please know that both groups will ensure that they are following all of the guidelines that our COVID task force has laid out. So with those 2 updates said, I would like to reiterate my thank you to everybody, and a special thank you to faculty and staff who have done extraordinary work this year. We quite simply could not have done this without you. Thank you to everybody. Stay safe.
Yo, see, yeah, I'm locking up the door right now. And I can't believe you told me to come this late, bro. All right, it's locked. All right, peace out. Here is the scroll of every man's name thought fit throughout all of Athens to play an our interlude before the Duchess.
Yes. Good Peter Quince, if I may. Say what the play treats on, then read the names of the actors, and so grow to a point.
Yes. Our play is the most lamentable comedy and cruel death of Pyramus and Thisbe.
What?
Yeah, a very good play, I assure you, and a merry. Now, good Peter Quince, name your masters by the scroll.
Hey, masters, you're squares for a reason. Spread yourselves.
Thank you. Now, and so as I call you, Nick Bottom, the Weaver.
Ready! Name what part I am for and proceed.
Nick Bottom, you are set down for Pyramus.
Woohoo! Yeah, baby! Now, what's a Pyramus? Sorry, I'm very excited.
Oh, I totally understand. It's all okay.
A lover or a tyrant?
He is a lover who kills himself, most gallant for love.
that shall ask some tears in the true performing of it. If I do it, let the audience look to their eyes. I will move storms, I will condole in some measure. And the rest of it.
Yes. Francis Flute, the bellows mender.
Here, Peter Quince.
Flute, you must take Thisbe on you.
What is Thisbe, a wandering knight?
Why, the lady that Pyramus must love.
Faith, don't cast me as a woman. I have a beard coming in.
That's all one. You shall play into the mask, and you may speak as small as you will.
Ooh, and I may hide my face. Let me play Thisbe too. I'll speak in a monstrous little voice. Disney. Pyramus, lover dear, thy Thisbe dear, and lady dear. Come on, tell me that's not good.
No. You must play Pyramus, and you Thisbe.
Proceed.
Robin Starveling, the tailor.
Here, Peter Quince.
Oh, dear God. Robin Starveling, you are sit down for Thisbe's mother. Tom Snap the Tinker.
Here, Peter Quince.
You, Pyramus's father. Myself, Thisbe's father. Snug the Joiner. Yes. You, the lion's part. And here, I hope, is the play fitted.
Have you the lion's part written? Pray you, if it be, give it me, for I am slow studying.
Oh, well, you may do it extempore, for it is nothing but roaring.
Ooh, and I may roar. Let me play the line too. That will make the Duchess say, let him roar again. Let him roar again.
And you should do it too terribly, that you would fright the Duchess and her ladies, that they would shriek. And that were enough to hang us all.
That will hang us all. But I will aggravate my voice, so that I will roar you as gently as any sucking dove. I will roar you and twirl any nightingale.
No. You must needs play Pyramus. For Pyramus is a sweet-faced man, a proper man, as one would find in a summer's day, a most lovely, gentleman-like man. Therefore you must needs play Pyramus.
Well, like Saturdays. I will undertake it.
Oh, thank you so much. Okay. Masters, here are your parts. And to request you, entreat you, and desire you to con them by tomorrow night. Meet me in the palace ward about a mile out of town. There we will rehearse.
There we shall meet, and we will rehearse most obscenely and courageously. Take pains. Be perfect. Adieu.
At the Duchess's oak we meet.
Enough. Hold or cut bowstrings.
What the hell?
Tomorrow's a good time.
How now, spirits? Whither wander you?
Over hill, over dale, through brush, through briar, over park or hill, through flood, through fire.
I do wander everywhere, swifter than the moon's sphere, and I serve the fairy queen to do her orbs upon the green. I must seek some dewdrops here, and hang a pearl in every cowslip's ear. Farewell, thou lob of spirits. I'll be gone. Our queen and all our elves come here anon.
The king doth keep his revels here tonight. Take heed the queen come not within his sight. For Oberon is passing fell and wrath, because that she, as her attendant, hath a lovely boy, stolen from an Indian king. She never had so sweet a changeling. And jealous Oberon would have the child a knight of his train to trace the forests wild. But she perforce withholds the loved boy, crowns him with flowers, and makes him all her joy.
Either I mistake your shape and making point, or else you are that shrewd and knavish sprite called Robin Goodfellow. Are not you he who frights the maidens of the villagery? And those that hobgoblin call you, and sweet Puck. You do their work, and they shall get good luck. Are not you he?
Oh, thou speakest all right. I am that merry wonder of the night. I jest to Oberon and make him smile. But room fairy, for here comes Oberon.
Oh, and my mistress too, would that he were gone.
Ill met thy moonlight, proud Titania.
What? Jealous Oberon. Fairies, skip hence, I forsworn his bedding company.
Tarry, rash wanton. Am I not thy lord?
Oh, then I must be thy lady. But why art thou here? Come from the farthest steppe of India? But that, forsooth, the bouncing Amazon, your warrior love, to Thesha must be wedded, and you come to bring their bed joy and prosperity.
How can thou thus, for shame, Titania, glance at my credit with Hippolytus, knowing I know of thy love to Thesha?
These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never, since midsummer spring, met we on hill, on dale, forest or mead to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind, but with thy brows thou hast disturbed our sport. And therefore, the winds piping to us in vain, as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs which, following the land, have every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. And therefore, the moon, governess of floods, pale in her anger, have washed the air that rheumatic diseases do abound. And through this distemperature, we see the seasons alter. The spring, the summer, childing autumn, angry winter have changed their wanton liveries, and the maid's world, by their increase, knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, from our dissension.
Do you admit it then? It lies in you. Why should Titania cross her Oberon when I but beg a little changeling boy to be my henchman?
Set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His sister was a votaress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night full often hath she gossiped by my side. But, being mortal, that boy did die. And for her do I rear up the boy. And for her I will not part with him.
How long within this wood intend you stay?
Oh, perchance till after Thesha's wedding? If you will patiently dance around and see our moonlit revels go with us.
Give me that boy, and I will go with thee.
Not for thy fairy kingdom. Fairies, away. We'll try downright if longer I stay.
Well, go thy way! Thou shalt not from this grove till I torment thee for this injury. My gentle pup, come hither. Fetch me that flower, the herb I shewed thee once. The juice of it on sleeping eyelids laid will mask or man or woman madly dote upon the next thing that it sees. Fetch me this herb and be thou from here again, ere the Leviathan can swim a league.
I'll put a girdle above the earth in 40 minutes.
Having once this juice, I'll watch Titania when she is asleep and drop the liquor of it in her eyes. The next thing that she waking looks upon, be it a lion, bear, or wolf, or bull, she shall pursue it with the soul of love. And ere I take this charm from off her sight, as I can take it with another herb, I'll make her render up her page to me. But who comes here? I am invisible, and I will overhear their conference.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? The one I'll slay, the other slayeth me. Thou toldst me they are stolen away into this wood. Hence get thee gone and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not, nor cannot love you?
And even for that I do love you the more. I am your spaniel. And Demetrius, the more you beat me, the more I will fawn on you. Use me, but as your spaniel, spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me, only give me leave, unworthy as I am to follow you. What more, sir, place could I beg in your love, and yet a place of high respect in me, than to be used as you use your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I do look upon thee.
I am sick when I look not on you.
I'll run from thee and hide me in the brakes.
The wildest hath not such a heart as you.
Let me go, or if thou follow me, do not believe but I shall do thee mischief in the wood.
I, in the temple, in the town, in the field, you do me mischief. Fie, Demetrius, your wrongs do set a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love, as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow thee and make a heaven of hell to die upon the hand that I love so well.
That's not the flower there?
Aye.
Wonder. Pray, give it to me. I know a bank where the wild thyme blows, where ox slips and the nodding violet grows. There sleeps Titania, sometime of the night, lulled in these flowers with dance and delight. And with the juice of this flower, I'll streak her eyes and make her full of hateful fantasies. Take thou some of it, and seek through this grove. A sweet Athenian lady is in love with a disdainful youth. Anoint his eyes. But do it when the next thing he espies may be the lady. Thou shalt know the man by the Athenian garments he hath on. Affect it with some care, that he may prove more fond of her than she upon her love. And look thou meet me ere the cock crow.
Fear not, my lord. Your servant shall do so.
Come now, a roundel and a fairy song. Sing me now asleep, then to your offices and let me rest.
What thou seest when thou true love take, love and languish for his sake. Be it ounce or cat or bear, when thou wakest it is thy dare. Wake when some vile thing is near.
Never been here before. Fair love, you faint with wandering these many classrooms. We'll rest us, Hermia, if you think it good, and tarry for the comfort of the day.
Be it so, Lysander. Find you out of bed, for I upon this bank shall rest my head.
One turf shall serve as pillow for us both. One heart, one bed, two bosoms, and one trough.
Nay, good Lysander, for my sake, my dear, lie further off yet. Do not lie so near.
Take the sense, sweet, of my innocence. Love takes the meaning of love's conference. I mean, that my heart unto yours is knit, so that one heart we can make of it. Two bosoms interchained with an oath, so then two bosoms and a single troth. Then by your side no bedroom me deny. For lying so, Hermia, I do not lie.
Lysander riddles very prettily. Now much beshrew my manners and my pride, if Hermia meant to say Lysander lied, but gentle friend, for love and courtesy, lie further off in human modesty. Such separation, as may well be said, becomes a virtuous bachelor and a maid.
Here is my bed. Sleep, give thee all his rest.
With half that wish, the wisher's eyes be pressed.
Through the school have I gone, but Athenian found I none. Who is here? Weeds of Athens he doth wear. Oh, yes. This is he, my master said. Despise the Athenian maid. Oh, and hear the maiden, sleeping sound on the dank and dirty ground. Oh, churl! Upon thy eyes I throw all the power this charm doth owe. When thou awakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. So awake when I am gone, for I must now to Oberon.
Stand or thou kill me, sweet Demetrius.
I charge thee, hence, do not haunt me thus.
Oh, wilt thou darkly leave me? Do not so.
Stay on thy peril, I alone will go.
I am out of breath in this fond chase. The more my prayer, the lesser is my grace. Happy is Hermia wheresoever she lies, for she hath blessed and attractive eyes. How came her eyes so bright? Not with salt tears, if so, mine are oftener more washed than hers. No, I am as ugly as a bear, for beasts that meet me run away for fear. Who is this on the stairs? Lysander? Dead or asleep? I see no blood, no wound. Lysander, if you live, good sir, awake.
And run through fire, I will for thy sweet sake. Transparent Helena, nature shows art that through thy bosom makes me see thy heart. Where is Demetrius? Oh, how fit a word is that vile name to perish on my sword.
Do not say so, Lysander. Say not so. What though he love your Hermia, Lord, what though? Yet Hermia loves you, then be content.
Content with Hermia. It's a good one. No. I do repent the tedious minutes I with her have spent. Not Hermia, but Helena I love. Who would not change a raven for a dove? The will of man is by his reason swayed, and reason says you are the worthier maid.
Wherefore was out of this keen mockery born? What at your hands did I deserve this scorn? Is it not enough? Is it not enough, young man, that I did never, no, nor never can deserve a sweet look from Demetrius's eye, but you must flout in my insufficiency? Good troth you do me wrong, good sooth you do, in such a disdainful manner for me to woo. But fare you well, perforce I must confess, I thought you lord of more true gentleness.
Whew. She sees not Hermia. Hermia, sleep thou there, and never mayest thou come Lysander near. For, as a serpent of the sweetest things, the deepest loathing to my stomach brings. So thou, my surfeit and my heresy, of all be hated, but the most of me. And all my powers address your love and might to honor Helen and to be her knight.
I may. For pity, what a dream is here. Lysander, look how I do quake with fear. Methought a serpent eat my heart away, and you sat smiling at their cruel prey. Lysander? What do you mean? Lysander? Lord, what? Out of hearing? Gone? No sound? No word? Alack, where are you? Speak, and if you hear, speak of all loves. I swoon almost in fear. No? Then I will perceive you all not nigh. Either death or you I'll find immediately.
Oh God! Oh, I'm late again! Jeez. I'm gonna get killed. Oh no. Are we all met?
Pat, Pat, and here's a marvelous, convenient place for our rehearsal.
Peter Quince, I know you're mad, but can you...
What sayest thou, Bully Bottom?
There are things in this comedy of Pyramus that will... Pyramus and Thisbe that will never please. First, Pyramus must draw a sword to kill himself, which the ladies cannot abide. How answer you that?
Fire lacking a perilous fear. I believe we must leave the killing out when all is said and done.
Not a wit. I have a device to make all well. First, write me a prologue, and let the prologue seem to say that we will do no harm with our swords, and that Pyramus is not killed indeed. And for the more better assurance, tell them that I, Pyramus, am not Pyramus, but Bottom the Weaver. This will put them out of fear.
Will not the ladies be afeared of the lion? I fear it. I promise you.
A lion among ladies is a most dreadful thing, for there is not a more fearful wildfowl than your lion living. You ought to look to it.
Then another prologue must say that he is not a lion.
Nay, she herself must speak true, saying thus. Fair ladies, I would entreat you not to fear, not to tremble, if you think I come hither as a lion for pity of my life. No, I am no such thing. I am a woman, as other women are, and therefore let her name and tell them plainly she is Snug the joiner. Easy.
Well, it shall be so, but There's two hard things. First, that is to bring moonlight into the chamber, for it is said that Pyramus and Thisbe meet by moonlight.
Doth the moon shine the night we play our play?
A calendar? A calendar. Look at the almanac. Find out moonshine. Find out moonshine.
Got it.
Ah, yes, it doth shine that night.
Then may we leave a casement of the great chamber window where we play open, and the moon may shine in at the casement.
Aye. And one must come in with a bushel of thorns, yes, and a lanthorn, and say that he comes to present the person of moonshine. And there's another thing. To bring a wall into the great chamber. For, as the story says, Pyramus and Thisbe did speak through the chink of a wall.
You can never bring in a wall. Say you, Bottom.
Pickle. Aha! Some man or other must present wall, and let him hold his fingers thus, and through that cranny shall Pyramus and Thisbe whisper. Easy.
Well, if that may be, then all is well. Come, sit down, every mother's son, and rehearse your parts.
Hempen homespuns have we swaggering here, so near the cradle of the fairy queen? What, a play toward? I'll be an auditor, an actor too, perhaps, if I see cause.
Speak, Pyramus, Thisbe, stand forth.
Thisbe, the flowers of odious savor sweet!
Odors.
Odors savor sweet, so hath thy breath, my dearest Thisbe dear. But hark! A voice. Stay thou, but here a while, and by unto thee I will appear.
Stranger Pyramus than e'er played before.
Must I speak now?
Ay, marry, must you? For he is gone to see a noise that he's heard, and is to come again.
Oh, most radiant Pyramus, O lily white of hue, I shall meet thee at Ninny's tomb.
Ninus's tomb, man. Why, you must not speak that yet, that you answer to Pyramus. You speak all your part at once, cues and all. Pyramus enter, your cue is past. It is never tire.
Oh, as truest horse. As truest horse that yet would never tire. If I were fair Thisbe, I were only thine.
Oh, monstrous, how strange we are haunted. Pray, masters, fly masters, help!
I'll follow you. I'll lead you about, around, through bog, through bush, through brake, through briar. Sometime a horse I'll be. Sometime a hound, a hog, a headless bear. Sometime a fire. And neigh and bark and grunt and roar and burn, like horse, hound, hog, bear, fire at every turn.
Why do they run away? This is a knavery of them to make me afeard.
Oh, Bottom, thou art changed. What do I see on thee?
What do you see? You see an asset of your own, do you?
Oh, bless thee, Bottom, bless thee. Thou art translated.
I see their knavery. This is to make an ass of me, to fright me, if they could. But I will not stir from this place. I will walk up and down here, and I will sing. That they shall hear. I am not afraid. You so calm, so bright of hue, with orange tawny bill, the throstle with his note so trivial, the wren with little quill.
Oh, an angel wakes me from my flowery bed. Oh, I pray thee, gentle mortal, sing again. Mine ear is much enamored of thy note, so is mine eye much enthralled to thy shape. and thy virtues force perforce doth move me on first view to say, to swear I love thee.
Methinks, mistress, you should have little reason for that, and yet reason and love keep little company together nowadays.
Oh, thou art as wise as thou art beautiful.
Not so neither, but if I had wit enough to get out of this hallway, then I have enough to serve mine own turn.
Out of this hall do not desire to go. I'm a spirit of no common rate. The summer still doth tend upon my state. I do love thee. Therefore, go with me. I will give thee fairies who tend thee, and I shall purge thy mortal grossness if thou shalt like an eerie spirit go. Oh, peas blossom, cowboy moth, mustard seed.
Ready.
And I.
And I.
And I.
Where
shall we go?
Oh, will be kind and courteous to this gentleman. Feed him with apricots and dewberries, with purple grapes, green figs and mulberries, and pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from his sleeping eyes. Well, not to mouths, and do him courtesies.
I cry your worship's mercy heartily. I beseech your worship's name.
Well.
I shall desire you of more acquaintance, good Master Combo. Your name, honest gentleman?
Peas blossom.
Oh, I pray you commend me to your mother, Mistress Squash. Your name, I beseech you, sir?
Mustard seed.
I shall desire you of more acquaintance, good Master Mustard Seed.
Come, wait upon him, lead him to my bower. The moon, methinks, looks with a watery eye, and she weeps every little flower, lamenting some enforced chastity. Tie up my love's tongue, bring him silently.
Wonder if Titania be awakened. Then what it was that came next in her eye, which she must dote on in extremity. Here comes my messenger. How now, mad spirit? What night now rule about this haunted grove?
You're gonna love this. My mistress with a monster is in love. Near to her close and consecrated bower, while she was in her dull sleeping hour, a crew of patches, rude mechanicals, who work for bread upon Athenian stalls, were met together to rehearse a play. Oh my god. The shallowest of that barren sort who, when pyramids presented in their sport, forsook his scene and entered in a break when I did him at disadvantage take. Oh, an ass's knoll I fixed on his head, when in that moment, so it came to pass, Titania waked and straightway loved an ass. He was all like,
This falls out better than I could devise.
What can I say?
But hast thou yet latched the Athenian's eyes? With the love juice as I bid thee do.
I took him sleeping, that is finished too, and the Athenian woman at his side, so that, when he waked, of course she must be eyed.
Stand close, this is the same Athenian.
Oh, why rebuke you him that loves you so? Lay breath so bitter on your bitter foe.
Now I but chide, but I should use thee worse. For thou, I fear, hast given me cause to curse. If thou hast slain Lysander in his sleeping, or shoes in blood, plunge in the deep and kill me too. It cannot be, but thou hast murdered him. So should a murderer look. So dead, so grim.
So should the murdered look, and so should I, pierced through the heart with your stern cruelty.
What's this to my Lysander? Where is he? Good Demetrius, wilt thou give him me?
I'd rather give his carcass to my hounds.
Out dog, out cur! Thou hast driven me past the bounds of maiden's patience. Hast thou slain him then? Henceforth, never be numbered among men.
You spend your passions on a misprized mood. I'm not guilty of Lysander's blood, nor is he dead for aught that I can tell.
I pray thee then, tell me that he is well.
And if I could, what should I get there for?
a privilege never to see me more. And from thy hated presence part I so, see me no more whether he be dead or no!
Wait. There is no following her in this fierce vein. Here therefore for a while I will remain. So sorrows, heaviness, doth heavier grow. For dead that make her sleep, doth sorrow go, which now in some slight measure will pay, if for his tender here I make some stay.
What hast thou done? Thou hast mistaken quite, and laid the love juice on some true love's sight. About the wood go swifter than the wind, and Helena of Athens look thou fine. All fancy sick she is of pale and cheer, with sighs of love that cost the fresh blood dear.
I go. Look how I go. See? Yeah, swifter than an arrow from the Tartar's bow. Oh, God.
Flower of this purple dye, hit with Cupid's archery, sink an apple of his eye. When his love he doth espy, let her shine as gloriously as the Venus of the sky. When thou wakest, if she be by, beg of her for remedy.
Captain of our fairy band, Helena is here at hand. And the youth mistook by me pleading for a lover's fee. Oh, shall we their fond pageant see? Lord, what fools these mortals be!
Stand aside. The noise they make will cause Demetrius to awake.
Oh. Then will two at once for one. This must needs be sport alone. And these things that do best please me that befall preposterously.
Why should you think that I should woo and scorn?
You do advance your cunning more and more. When truth kills truth, oh devilish holy fray. These vows are Hermia's. Will you give her o'er? Weigh oath with oath, and you will nothing weigh.
I had no judgment when to her I swore.
Nor none in my mind shall you give her o'er.
Demetrius loves her. He loves not you.
Oh, Helena, goddess, nymph, perfect, divine. To what, my love, shall I compare thine eye? Crystal is muddy. Oh, rape and show thy lips those kissing cherries tempting grow. When thou holdest up thy hand, oh, let me kiss this princess of pure white, this seal of bliss.
Oh, spite! Oh, hell! I see that you're all bent to sit against me for your merriment. If you were civil or knew courtesy, you would not do me thus much injury. Can you not hate me, as I know you do, but must join in souls to mock me too? If you were men, as men you are in show, you would not use a gentle lady so, to vow and swear and super praise my parts when I am sure you hate me with your hearts. You are both rivals, and love Hermia, and now both rivals to mock Helena.
You are unkind, Demetrius. Be not so, for you love Hermia. This you know, I know.
No.
So here, with all goodwill, with all my heart, in Hermia's love I yield you up my part, and yours of Helen to me bequeath, whom I do love and will so till my death.
Oh, never did mockers waste more idle breath.
Lysander, keep thy Hermia. I will none. If ever I loved her, all that love is gone. My heart to her but is guest why sojourned, and now my Helen is at home returned, there to remain.
Helen, it is not so.
Lysander, look where thy love comes. Yonder is thy dear.
Thou art not by mine eyes, Lysander, on mine ears. I thank them it brought me to thy sound. But why unkindly didst thou leave me so?
Why should he stay, whom love doth thrust to go?
What love could press Lysander from my side.
Lysander's love, that would not let him by. Fair Helena, who more engilds the night than all you fiery O's and eyes of light. Why seekest thou me? Could not this make thee know that hate I bear thee made me leave thee so?
You speak not as you think. It cannot be.
Lo, she is one of this confederacy. Now I perceive that they have conjoined all three to fashion this false sport in spite of me. Injurious Hermia, most ungrateful maid, have you conspired, have you with these contrived to bait me with this foul derision? Is all the counsel which we have shared, the sisters' vows, the hours we have spent when we chid at the hasty-footed time for parting us, oh, is it all forgot? All school days friendship, and you would join with men in scorning your boyfriend? 'Tis not friendly, 'tis not maidenly. Our sex, as well as I may charge you for it, though I alone do feel the injury.
I am amazed at your passionate words, but I scorn you not. It seems that you scorn me.
Have you not set Lysander, as in scorn to follow me and praise my eyes and face, and made your other loved Demetrius to call me goddess, nymph, divine, and rare, precious, celestial? Wherefore he speaks this to her he hates. And where doth Lysander deny your love, so rich within his soul, but by your setting on by your consent?
I understand not what you mean by this.
I do persever. Counterfeit sad looks, make mouths upon me when I turn my back, wink at each other, hold this sweet jest up. But fare you well, 'tis partly my own fault, which death or absence shall soon remedy.
Stay, gentle Helena. Hear my excuse. My love, my life, my soul. Fair Helena.
Oh, excellent.
Sweet, do not scorn her so.
If she cannot entreat, I can compel.
Thou canst compel no more than she entreat. Helen, I love you. By my life I do. And I swear by that which I will lose for thee to prove him false that says I love thee not.
Well, I say I love thee more than he can do.
If thou sayest so, withdraw and prove it so.
Quick, come on.
Lysander, we're too tense all this.
Away, away!
No, he'll seem to break loose. Take on as you would follow, but yet come not. You are a tame man. Go.
Lysander!
Hang off, thou cat, thou bird. Vile thing, let loose, or I will shake thee from me like a serpent.
Why are you grown so rude? What changes this sweet love?
Loathed medicine, hated potion, hence.
Hate me? Wherefore? Oh me. What news, my love? Am not I Hermia? Are not you Lysander? Why then you left me? Oh, the gods forbid in earnest shall I say.
I, by my life, and never did desire to see thee more. Therefore be out of hope, of question, of doubt. Be certain of nothing truer. 'Tis no jest that I do hate thee and love Helena.
Oh, you juggler, you canker blossom, you thief of love! Why have you combining stolen my love's heart from him?
Fine, it's bait. Have you no modesty, no maiden shame, no touch of bashfulness? What, will you tear patient answers from my gentle tongue? Fie, you counterfeit, you puppet, you!
Puppet? Why so? That way goes the game. Now, I perceive she hath made compare between our statures. She hath urged her height, and with her personage, her tall personage, her height forsooth, she hath prevailed with him. And are you grown so high in his esteem because I am so dwarfish and so low? How low am I, thou painted maypole? Speak! How low am I? I am not, yet so low that my nails can reach into thine eye!
Pray you, gentlemen, though you mock me, let her not hurt me. I was never cursed, I have no gift at all in shrewishness. I am a right maid. For my cowardice, let her not strike me. Perhaps you may think because she is something lower than myself that I can match her.
Lower? Hark again!
Good Hermia, do not be so bitter with me. I evermore did love you, Hermia, did ever keep your counsels, never wronged you. save that and love unto Demetrius told him of your stealth into this wood, but now so let me quite go. To Athens I bear my folly back and follow you no further. Let me go, you see how simple and how fond I am. Why get you gone? Who is that hinders you? A foolish heart that I leave here behind. What, with a Lysander? With Demetrius.
Be not afraid. She shall not harm thee, Helena.
No, sir, she shall not, though you take her part.
Oh, and she's angry. She is keen and shrewd. She was a vixen when she went to school, and though she be but little, she is fierce. Little again? Nothing but low and little. Why would you suffer her to flatter me thus? Ah, let me come to her!
Get you gone! You dwarf! You minimus of hindering not grass made! You bead! You acorn!
Let her alone. Speak not of Helena, take not her part. For if thou dost intend ever so little show of love to her, thou shalt abide.
Now follow to try whose right of thine or mine is most in Helena.
Follow? Nay, I'll go with thee, cheek by jowl.
You, mistress! All this coil is long of you. Nay, go not thou. I will not trust you. I no longer stay in your cursed company. Your hands and mine are quicker for a fray. My legs are longer, though, to run away. I am amazed. I know not what to say.
This is thy negligence. Still thou mistakest, or else committest these knaveries wilfully.
Believe me, King of Shadows, I mistook. And so far, I am glad it did so sort. For this, their dangling, I esteem a sport.
Whose liquor hath this virtuous property, when they next wake, all this derision shall seem a dream and fruitless vision. Whiles I in this affair do thee employ, I'll to my queen and beg her Indian boy. And then I will her charmed eye release from monsters' view, and all things shall be peace.
Fairy King, this must be done with haste, for the night's swift dragons cut the clouds full fast.
We may effect this business yet ere day.
Up and down, up and down. I will lead them up and down. I'm feared in field and town. Goblin, lead them up and down. Oh, here comes one.
Where art thou, proud Demetrius? Speak thou now!
Here, villain, drawn and ready.
I will be with thee straight!
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
Lysander, speak again. Thou runaway, thou coward, art thou fled? Speak. In some room, where dost thou hide thy head?
Thou coward, art thou bragging to the stars, telling the virus that thou seekest for wars?
Yea, art thou there?
Follow my voice. We'll try no manhood here.
Goes before me and still dares me on. When I come where he calls, then he is gone. The villain, much lighter heeled than I. I followed fast, but faster he did fly. And fallen am I in dark, uneven way. And here will rest me. Come, thou gentle day, for if but once thou show me thy gray light, I'll find Demetrius and revenge this spite.
Thou coward, why comest thou not?
Where art thou now?
Come hither, I am here.
Nay then, thou mockst me. Thou shalt buy thy steer if ever I thy face by daylight see. Now go thy way. Faintness constrains me to measure out my length on this cold bed. By day's approach, look to be visited.
Oh, weary night, a long and tedious night, abate thy hour, shine comforts from the east end, and sleep, which sometimes shuts up sorrow's eye, steal me a while from mine own company.
Yeah, but three? Come one more. Two of both kinds make up four. Here she comes, all cursed and sad. Cupid is a knavish lad, thus to make poor females mad.
Never so weary, never so in woe. I can no further crawl, no further go. Here I will rest me till the break of day. Heavens, shield Lysander if they mean a fray.
On the ground, sleep sound. I'll apply to your eye gentle love a remedy. When thou wakest, thou takest true delight in the sight of thy former lady's eye. Jack shall have Jill, not shall go ill. The man shall have his mare again, and all shall be well.
Sit thee upon this flowery bed while I thy amiable cheeks do coy and stick musk roses in thy sweet smooth head and kiss thy fair large ears, my gentle joy.
Where's Peas Blossom? Ah, scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Okay, where's Monsieur Cobweb.
Ready.
Okay, Montauk Cobweb. Good. Monton, get you your weapons in your hand and kill me a red-hipped humblebee and good menagerie. Bring me the honey bag and sweet marvel. Have faith. Sorry, a bit of tongue-tied. Have faith that the honey bag break. I would not break. I would be loath to have you overflown to the honey bag, Signor. Where's mushy mustard seed?
Ready.
Melon mustard seed.
What's your will?
Nothing. Good. Maestro, but to help cavalry cobweb to scratch. I must the barbers. Monroe, for methinks I marvelous hairy about the face.
What? Wilt thou hear some music, my sweet love?
I have a reasonable good ear in music.
Or say, sweet love, what thou desirest to eat.
I could truly munch your good, dry oats. Methinks I have a great desire to a bottle of hay. Good hay. Sweet hay! Hath no fellow.
I shall find a venturous fairy that shall seek the squirrel's hoard and fetch thee new nuts.
I'd rather have a handful or two of dried peas, but I pray you, let none of your people disturb me, for I have an exposition of sleep come upon me.
Oh, sleep thou, and I will find thee in my arms. Fair me, speak on, be always away. How I love thee, how I dote on thee.
Welcome, good Robin. See thou this sweet sight? Her dotage I now do begin to pity. For meeting her of late behind the wood, seeking sweet favors from this hateful fool, I did upbraid her and fall out with her, when I had at my pleasure taunted her. And she, in mild terms, begged my patience. I then did ask of her her changeling child, which straight she gave to me, and her fairy sent to bear him to my bower in fairyland. And now I have the boy. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. And gentle Puck, take this transformed scalp, take from off the head of this Athenian swain. May all of that he awakening when the other do, may all of Athens back again repair, and think no more of this night's accidents, but as the fierce vexation of a dream. But first I will release the fairy queen. Be as thou wast wont to be, see as thou wast wont to see. Now, my Titania, wake you, my sweet queen.
Oh, my Oberon. What visions have I seen? You thought I was enamored of an ass.
Here lies your love.
How came these things to pass? Oh, my eyes do loathe his visage now.
Sound, music, come, my queen, take hands with me. And rock the ground where these sleepers be. Now thou and I are new enmity, and will tomorrow midnight solemnly dance in Thesia's house triumphantly, and bless it to all fair prosperity.
My fairy king, attendant Merc, I do hear the morning lark.
Come, my lord, and in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I sleeping here was found with these mortals on the ground.
Then my queen in silence said, trip we after the night's shade. We the globe can compass soon, swifter than the wandering moon.
Is this what? What?
Oh, what's this place?
Go, one of you, and find out the forester, for now our observation is performed. And since we have the ballad of the day, my love shall hear the music of my hounds, uncoupled in the Western Valley. Go, one of you, and find out the forester. We will up to the mountain's top and mark the musical confusion of hounds in echo in conjunction.
I was with Hercules and Cadmus once. Yeah. Want to know what of Crete they bathed the bear with hounds of Sparta. Never did I hear such gallant chiding. I never heard so musical a discourse, such sweet.
But soft, what nymphs are these?
This is my sister, here asleep. And this Lysander, this Demetrius, and this Helena, old Nadar's Helena. I wonder of their being here together.
Let's speak, Atreus. Is today not the day that Hermia should give answer of her choice?
It is.
Good morrow, friends! Saint Valentine has passed. Begin these wood birds but to couple now. all, stand up. I know you two are rival enemies. How come this gentle concord in the world?
My lady, I shall reply amazedly. Half sleep, half waking, but as yet I cannot truly say how I came to be here.
Enough, enough, my lady, you have heard enough. I beg the law upon his head. They would have stolen away, Demetrius, thereby to have defeated you and me.
Aegeus, fair Helen told me of their stealth, of this their purpose hither to this wood. And I in fury followed them, fair Helen in fancy following me. But, my good lord, I wot not by what power it is, my love to Hermia is melted as the snow. It seems to me now that the object and the pleasure of mine eye is only Helena. With her, Aegeus, was I in love, ere I saw Hermia. But, like in sickness, did I loathe this food. Now I do wish it, love it, long for it, and will forevermore be true to it.
Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse, we will hear anon. Aegeus, I overbear your will. Away with us to Athens. 3 and 3 will hold a feast in great solemnity. Come, Hippolytus.
These things seem small and indistinguishable.
Methinks I see these things part that I have. Everything is double.
So methinks, and I have found Demetrius like a jewel, mine own and not mine own.
Are you sure that we are awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. Do not you think the Duchess is here and bid us follow her?
Yea, and my brother.
And Hippolytus.
Oh, and she did bid us follow.
Yeah. Well, then we are awake. Let's follow her. And on the way, let's recount our dreams.
I had the craziest dreams. All of you guys were actually. You were acting like a douchebag ass for you.
And my cue comes call me. My next is most fair Pyramus. Hey ho! Peter Quince, Flute the bellows mender, Snout the tinker, Starveling. Gods, my leg's stolen hence and let me asleep. I have had a most rare vision. I have had a dream. Past the wit of man. To say what dream it was, man is but an ass if you go about to expound this dream. Methought I was. There is no man can tell what. Methought I was. And methought I had. I will get good Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream. And it shall be called Bottom's Dream, because it hath no bottom. And I will sing it in the latter end of the play, before the Duchess! Wow!
Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet?
He cannot be heard of.
Come not, then the play is marred. It go not forward, doth it?
But it is not possible. There's not a man in all Athens able to discharge Pyramus but he.
Yes, he has simply the best handiwork in all of Athens.
Aye, and the best personage too, for he's a very paramour for a sweet voice.
You must say paragon. A paramour, God bless us, is a thing of naught.
Master! Peter Quince! 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 Peter Quince!
Yes.
The Duchess is coming from the temple, and there are 2 or 3 lords and ladies more. If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made men.
Where are these lads? Where are these hearts?
Oh, Bottom! Almost courageous there, must have war! Yes, that's right.
You are such a party pooper. Masters, I have to discourse wonders with you, but ask not what, for if I tell you, I am no true Athenian.
Let us hear, sweet Bottom.
Not a word of it. All that I will tell you is the Duchess hath dined. Get your apparel together. Meet presently at the castle. Every man look over his part, for the short and the long is our play is preferred. Now away, go away.
I
the show!
Do you think that I should straighten my hair? Yes.
Tis strange, my Thesia, that these lovers speak of.
More strange than true. I may never believe these antique fables, nor these fairy toys. Lovers and madmen have such seething brains, such shaping fantasies, that apprehend more than cool reason could ever comprehend.
But all the story of the night told over, and their minds so transfigured together, more witnesseth than fancy's image, and grows to something of great constancy. Yet, howsoever strange and admirable.
Here come the lovers, full of joy and mirth. Joy, gentle friends, joys and fresh days of love accompany your hearts.
More than to us. Wait in your royal walks, your board, your bed, right?
Come now, what masks and what dances have we for this evening to wear away this long age of 3 hours between our after supper and bedtime? Is there no play to ease the anguish of a torturing hour? Call Philostratia.
Here, Lady Thesia.
What abridgment have you for us for this evening? What masks, what music shall we hear? How shall we beguile the lazy time, if not with some delight? A tedious, brief scene of young Pyramus.
A play there is, my lady, some 10 words long, which is as brief as I have known a play.
And who are they that do play it?
Hard-handed men that work in Athens here.
And we will hear it.
No, it is nothing in the world.
I will hear that play. Go, bring them in.
I love not to see wretchedness or charged in duty in his service perishing.
Why, gentle sweet, you shall see no such thing.
But she says that...
The kind are we, to give them thanks for nothing. Our sport shall be to take what they mistake. And for what poor duty cannot do, noble respect takes in might, not merit.
So please your grace, the prologue is addressed.
Let her approach.
If we offend, it is with our good will. The actors... yes, and by their show, you shall know all that you are like to know.
This fellow doth not stand upon points.
Indeed, she hath played on her prologue like a child on a recorder. Sound, but not in government.
Her speech was like a tangled chain, all impaired and all disordered. Who is next?
Gentles, perchance you wonder at this show. Well, wonder on, till truth make all things plain. This man is...
Pyramus.
Yes, if you would know. This lady...
Thisbe.
Is certain.
In this same interlude, it doth befall that I, one Snout by name, presents a wall. And such a wall, as I would have you think, that had in it a crated hole or chink, through which the lovers Pyramus and Thisbe did whisper often, very secretly. This lone, this rough cast in the stone doth show that I am the same wall, the truth is so. And this crane here is here, bright and sinister, through which the fearful lovers are to whisper.
Would you desire lime and hair to speak better?
'Tis the wittiest partition that ever heard discourse, my lady.
Oh, Pyramus draws near the wall. Silence.
Oh, grim-looked night! Oh, night with you so black! Oh, night which ever art when day is not! Oh, night! night? Alack! 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 I hear my Thisbe's promise is forgot. And thou, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, that stands betwixt her father's ground and mine, and thou, O wall, O sweet and lovely wall, show me thy chink to blink through with mine. I'm. Thanks, courteous wall. Jove shield thee well for this. But what see I? No Thisbe do I see. Cursed be thy stones for thus deceiving me.
The wall, methinks, should curse again.
Oh my God. No. I'm sorry. In truth, ma'am, she should not. For you see, deceiving me, you're not going to get this, you're not a theater kid. Deceiving me is Thisbe's cue, and she's to enter now, and I am to spy her through the wall. And this is no talking play. So please just be quiet. Thank you.
Oh, full often hast thou heard my moans, forparting my fair Pyramus and me. I often kissed thy stones with lime hair knit up in me.
I see a voice! Now will I to the chink to spy, and I can hear my Thisbe's face! Thisbe!
My love? My love, I think.
Think what thou wilt. I am thy lover's grace. Oh, kiss me through the hole of this vile wall.
No kisses either. Okay? Okay.
I kiss the wall, but not your lips at all.
Wilt thou at knees to meet me straight away?
Thy life, thy death, I come without delay.
Thus have I, wall, my part discharged so, in being done, thus wall away doth go.
This is the silliest stuff that ever I heard.
The best in this kind are but shadows, and the worst are no worse. If imagination amend them.
It must be your imagination then, and not theirs.
If we imagine no worse of them than they of themselves, they may pass for excellent men. Here come two noble beasts in a man and a lion.
You, ladies, you, whose gentle hearts do fear the smallest monstrous mouse that creeps on floor, may now perchance both quake and tremble here, when lion rough and wildest rage doth roar. Then know that I, one snug the joiner, am a lion fell, nor else no lion's dam.
A very gentle beast of a good conscience. And let us listen to the moon.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present.
She should have worn the horns on her head.
She is no crescent, and the horns are lost inside the circumference.
This lanthorn doth the horned moon present. Myself the man in the moon do seem to be.
This is the greatest error of all the rest. The man should be put inside the lanthorn. How else is he the man in the moon?
She dares not come there for the candle, for you see, it is already in snuff.
I'm weary of this moon. Would it change?
It would seem by his small light of discretion that he is in the wane. But in courtesy and all reason, we must say the time.
Proceed, moon.
All that I have to say is to tell you that the lanthorn is the moon, I the man in the moon.
But silence, here comes Thisbe.
My love, where's my love?
Roar!
Well roared, lion.
Well run, Thisbe.
Well shown, moon. Truly the moon shines with good grace.
Well moused, lion.
And so the lion vanished.
And then came Pyramus.
Sweet moon, I thank thee for thy sunny beams. I thank thee, moon, for shining now so bright. For by thy gracious, golden, glittering gleams, I trust to take of truest Thisbe's sight. But stay! me! Oh, spite! But mark, poor knight, what dreadful dole is here? Eyes, do you see? How can it be? Oh, dainty duck, oh dear! Thy mantle good, what stained with blood?
The passion in the death of a dear friend would go to make a man look so sad.
Be true, my heart, but I pity the man.
Out, sword and wound, the pap of Pyramus, aye, that left pap, where heart doth hop. Oh! Thus die I, thus. Now am I dead, now am I fled. My soul is in the sky. Tongue, lose thy light. Moon, take thy flight. Go on. Now die! Ooh! Die! Ah! Die! Ah! Die! Oh, die.
No die, but an ace for him, for he is but one.
Ooh, less than an ace, man, for he's dead. He's nothing.
With the help of a surgeon, he might yet recover and prove an ass.
How chance moonshine is gone before this becomes back and finds her lover.
She will find it by starlight. Look, here she comes, and her passion ends the play.
Oh, I hope she will not use such a long one for such a Pyramus. Oh, I hope she will be brief.
Oh, Pyramus, arise! Pyramus, dumb, dead. Lovers, make moan for these. Oh.
His eyes were green as leeks.
Tongue, not a word. Tongue, not a word. Come, trusty sword. My breast in your. Thus this begins. Adieu.
And Moonshine and Lion are left to bury the dead.
Aye, and wall too.
No, I assure you, the wall is down that part of their fathers. Would it please you to see the epilogue? Come on, gang, they want the epilogue. Come on,
No epilogue. I pray you. For your play needs no excuse. Never excuse. For when the players are all dead, there need none to be blamed. Mary, if he had writ that play, had played Pyramus and hanged himself in Thisbe's garter, it may have been an excellent tragedy. But so it is truly and very notably discharged.
Now the hungry lion roars, and the wolf behowls the moon, whilst this heavy ploughman snores, all with weary task fordone. And we fairies that do run by the triple Hecate's team, from the presence of the sun following darkness like a dream, now our frolic. Not a mouse shall disturb this hallowed house. I am sent with broom before to sweep the dust behind the door. If we shadows have offended, think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme no more yielding but a dream. Gentles, do not reprehend. If you pardon, we will mend. And as I am an honest Puck, if we have unearned luck now to escape the serpent's tongue, we will make amends ere long. Else, the Puck a liar call. So, good night unto you all. Give me your hands, if we be friends, and Robin shall restore amends.
Yo, if you're seeing this, I'm probably already a famous actor, but this is my beginnings. Only second show. I'm already a star.
This is just straight up alcohol.
Thank you, kind sir.
Just make sure you moisturize later.